One of the best projects that I've delivered was the recommendation engine for courses for internal training for our client. And we basically made a recommender system in something like Netflix, but for specialists. The end user could browse our front-end app and choose what kind of courses he wants to do in order to improve himself and to achieve his own personal goals. Because, for example, the end user could want to become better at his position and try to achieve a better position, but the other user could want to make a vertical jump. Horizontal jump across different positions. And in order to achieve that, what kind of courses should the end user take in order to achieve his own goal? We had a data set of courses that are available for that specific company. We had the data about users and the usage of those data. So, for example, in department X, Y amount of users watched a very specific course. That helped them in the future achieve some kind of position. And based on that, the algorithm tries to propose or recommend very similar courses for people in similar position, really, in order to achieve those specific goals. And based on different goals that the users might want, and based on historic data, what kind of achievements the users made previously, we just recommend them the best course of action. The basic idea is to really understand the problem of the client, because the first part of AI Sprint is really workshop with the client, a two-part event that we try to understand a lot of problems that you are facing, and we are trying to deliver a solution that will tangibly increase and improve your business, really. So in order to do that, we really need to take a good look at your problem, understand it, and then apply a solution for your specific problem, really. We're quite flexible. We can do it here, or we can come to your company and make workshops there. The first part is about understanding your whole process that you have problem with. So explaining the problem to us in order for us to understand what's the biggest challenge. Then the second part is about the nitty-gritty data and what can we achieve with data at this point. And the last part really is to try to tackle one problem, really pinpoint the specific solution and try to apply a acceptance criteria for that model to work. Because if you're not measuring it, how can you know that you are making any progress? So in order to implement and to show not only for the client, but for example for the stakeholders that the whole process had any improvement, we need to have a problem to solve and a way of measuring that we are achieving our solution. Good planning to tackle the problem is really the attitude to have, because AI can solve your problems, but in order to do that, you need some kind of framework to guide you with the implementation, really. Here at Neoteric, we mainly try to guide businesses with their problems. For example, we've reduced churn by 20%. We made a pricing prediction for a client, like dynamic pricing. And recommender systems, which I specialize in.
If you're looking into building a new project, we have a great team of consultants that can help you kick off with us. And there's a really a low-hanging fruit in the workshops that we are having for our customers, where you can first in a Neoteric design sprint, you can validate the concept of your business with Neoteric discovery workshop. You can really plan the architecture and the technical stack for your product, understand your team composition and build the roadmap. And then with a scoping workshop, you can just plan the sprints and execute on the development. The best thing is to go through our website, just use the estimate project option there, and that would trigger our business development team to assign a person who will help you and navigate you through the process.